Hey guys, Wise Gamer here, bringing you another indie game review. This time we're taking a look at Punch Club, the game you've been seeing on the front page of Steam, on Kotaku, other YouTuber channels, and now you're seeing it on my channel also. It's a game by Lazy Bear Games that just came out January 8th, so it's super new and it's getting a lot of traction. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe as well. I do reviews Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you can check those out. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the review. So, Punch Club, basically it's a game that has two developers that loved the late 80s, early 90s stuff like Rocky, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, old game systems like the NES and Sega and stuff like that too. And they combined all of that into an amazing environment that you're going to play in kind of like a tycoon style RPG, non-linear storyline game. It's the craziest thing ever, but you'll see it as the gameplay plays out. So basically, you're an up-and-coming fighter. You're trying to train hard and develop different skills to be able to learn new abilities. That's the RPG element. You got to raise like your strength, your agility, your endurance. You can learn different like tactics and ways to fight as far as like moves and stuff like that too. And you want to climb up to be like the best fighter you can. You get into different fighting leagues and stuff. You actually get like the tycoon-like gameplay where you like get a job to earn money and have to actually like buy food to keep your person like fed and keep them enough sleep and make sure they work out to keep getting their stats up and stuff like that too. And there's like all these crazy elements of the game that's just really awesome. So as the gameplay goes through, I played a little bit of it. I don't want to go too much into detail because I don't want to spoil any of the cool Easter eggs or anything like that, but you'll see some of it here. This is probably the first like maybe 15-20 minutes of gameplay, so you shouldn't see too much that isn't something that you wouldn't see anyway right away. But basically, you go through and as you're playing the game, you find out that you're trying to like kind of avenge your dad who used to be a boxer, and you want to become the best boxer ever. So you wind up meeting someone who gets you in touch with a gym member, or a gym owner I should say, and you become a member of that gym and can work out there. You join a fight club there and you have to work your way up through the amateur league and then eventually up to like from like this rookie amateur league up to other leagues as well. You meet a whole bunch of different characters and there's like storyline elements, so you actually click on a storyline where it branches off. You can see all these question marks, the different things you can do in the game. And then you also have like this whole money management, character management thing, kind of like Sim style in a way, or Tycoon style, where your characters need happiness and enjoyment, they need sleep, they need, or he needs energy for the sleepiness, the food for energy, he needs to have entertainment by like playing games and stuff like that too. And he has one other one too. I think it's just like overall happiness and mood and stuff like that too. So you want to manage that by doing things like eating frozen pizza and soda and stuff like that. And pizza, of course, because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles love pizza. And you'll see references to that too with like armor stands inside of your kind of like your coach's office area. You actually will fight a like crocodile that kind of looks like Donatello with the purple bandana and stuff like that, or the purple mask I should say. A lot of really cool stuff. So really getting into the game itself is just a lot of fun. I had so much nostalgia that it was hard to like just think about doing the review itself. I just wanted to keep playing. Visually, the game is beautiful. It has a retro mode that you can kind of tick on and off. I did at the very beginning of the video. I kind of like the retro mode more, but I decided to take it off and leave it in the kind of default view and everything. Honestly, when I play myself, I'm probably going to tick it on. I really enjoy that tie-up look. It's just kind of a nice thing. All the artwork is amazing. The pixel work that they did here is great. There's so much detail in every little office and building and grocery store you go to. It's insane what they've done. They didn't just copy paste a bunch of sprites over and over again. I mean, like when you go to Mick's office, Mick winds up being your coach. You meet him really early on, so I hope that's not too much of a spoiler for you guys. But you go into his office, you see an armor stand for like Indiana Jones, Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raiden for Mortal Kombat, like just stuff like that all over the place. There's just so much little things hidden here and there. There's a poster, instead of saying Rocky, it says Stony, and it has like the traditional, you know, Rocky's fist up in the air when he's in the gray sweatsuit after he climbed up the stairs. There's always that snapshot from the movie and it says Stony instead. There's just things like that they hid kind of everywhere, and I just love that part of it too. The audio in the game is super great. It totally reminds me of one of those like those life sims, or those, you know, those flash game sims that you would play, where you know, you're kind of moving around the town and you have this nice like cheerful music in the background and stuff. It's a really nice chiptune that I thought was just kind of looping over and over and over again, but as you let it play out, it actually develops into a lot more like thought out chiptune that's like a full-length song, and it's really, really nice there too. As far as everything else goes, the replayability, apparently there's like different fighting styles, like there's Way of the Tiger, Way of the Bear, Way of the Turtle, and there's a lot of different like skill points and stuff like that too. And as you unlock skills, you actually have to like put more points. So if you unlock one skill, that first one would have only cost you 1 point. Any skills after that cost you 2, and then if you buy that, any skills after that cost you 3. So really there's a lot of skills and a lot of ways to play the game, so you can kind of develop your own strategy on what's going to work best for you, whether you want to be a hard-hitting bear, if you want to be a really agile tiger, or if you want to take the turtle route, which is just like full of stamina and just outlast endurance-wise. So there's like different ways that you can play the game, a lot of different fun, and because the game's kind of like non-linear in the storyline, you can really kind of do what you want and make the game last as long as you want to, just by doing random jobs, continuing to work out, improve your character through the RPG aspect, that type of thing too. One critic that I do have as far as a drawback, and I know a lot of other people talked about this too, is the fights themselves are actually automated. So when you're seeing these fight scenes here in the different parts, you pick what skills you want to use. So as far as like the kick and the punch that I'm doing right now, or like the punch and the evade that I have later and stuff like that, you get to pick what you want to use and like what style you want to use for the fight. But otherwise, like, it's just basically like dice rolling in the game. Like it just kind of does a turn-based thing where it just says, oh, okay, you know, your randomized chance was able to hit them on this time, or your randomized chance wasn't able to dodge this time. You actually aren't hitting any buttons to do it or anything like that, so it's not like Punch Out where you have to like, you know, do some type of crazy combo. Any combos you see are completely just automated by the computer, so you don't get your hands on that, which is kind of a drawback. I thought that I might be able to control the fighting part too. Instead, you just basically manage the tycoon side of things instead of having to do anything else, like the tycoon development of your character, of the RPG parts, that type of thing instead. Overall though, I mean, the game's still really a lot of fun. Like, I just wanted to keep playing and see more and more unlocks, but I realized I was recording and I didn't want to show you all the Easter eggs and stuff like that either. And I know that I'm going to play the game for quite a while on my own outside of this review. You can go ahead and pick it up on Steam. It's on sale right now because it's you know, new release and everything too. I'll have the links down there below. And again, if you guys liked it, go ahead and, you know, hit that like button. If you have any comments about the game at all, leave that down there too. I'll answer whatever questions I can. And be sure to check out my other reviews too. Again, I do them Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. Uploading on this channel each time. And if you have a game you want me to review, let me know about that as well. Otherwise, guys, I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.